What's good, YouTube? It's your boy King Leo. Today we're going to be breaking down the Dallas Cowboys All-22 game film versus the New Orleans Saints this past Sunday, and it was not good at all. I mean, we seen the game, we seen the score. Not a lot of good things to talk about. So before you watch this video, just know that it's going to be very bad. It's a lot of bad, but hey, we're going to talk about it. We're going to break it down. There's a little bit of good sprinkled in there. There was no point for me to really dive in too deep and make a video on the offense because the offense didn't even get a chance to get in rhythm because of how the defense performed. When it's going touchdown, 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 I can't point the finger at the offense. Now, I watched it through, but I just didn't feel like making a video about it this week. I just wanted to focus on this defense. So let's get into it. I watched the film yesterday. And I just wanted to jump into it. So if I let me catch up on these plays because I don't have notes. So these are just plays that I took from the film. And the Saints had a very, very effective day running the ball, but I do like this from Maris. This is a really good play. Our linebacker room is way better than it was last year, undoubtedly. 35 right here, Maris Liafu. Right here, just kind of keeping his eyes in the play, right? And then once Taysom Hill makes that cut, he gets in and he just makes the tackle. So this is one of the good plays. This was early in the game. Now, man, the Saints have a scheme, man. They have a lot of this pre-snap motion, tight formation stuff, high-low crossing routes. Like, this is very, very West Coast-like. This is very, very Kyle Shanahan-like. Now, side note, this is the first time the Saints had a new offensive coordinator since I think like 2009. So I want to give the Saints their credit. You know, they deserve the respect that they, 2-0. But I think teams really didn't know what to expect from this team. Like, they were kind of a wild card. Like I said, new offensive coordinator for the first time in, like 2009. That's just ridiculous to think about. It's the longest OC tenure, I believe, by far. On this play, though, like I said, they run a lot of this tight formation stuff. This is going to be Shaheed on a post route against our, 3 deep look. Shaheed's going to run a post, and then Olave is going to come on this deep crosser. Very, very deep drop back from Carr, too, man. But they're going to protect a lot. They have a lot in to protect. These is 2 extra tight ends, plus the running back is chipping here, and then he's getting out. But they hit Olave on the cross. Like, this post is going to take Carson away, and he's going to take middle field safety away. And then that's just a hard play for Diggs to make. And, the flat defender in this 3 look, he's not going to get that much depth, and that's really the hook defender there. But he's not going to get too much depth to be 30 yards down the field where Olave is. So this is just a very, very good play call against the coverage we were in. Huge play for Olave there. Shout out to Diggs for making the tackle. In terms of defensive tackles, man, there's not a lot of good to talk about, if any. Like, all our guys playing nose, defensive tackle, whatever it is, man, there's no energy. There's no effort. There's no consistency. There's no splash plays from them. Like, just look at this. Like, bro, you're just getting pushed into the end zone, man. Not too sure who that is off the top of my head. You're going to see some plays from Jordan Phillips later as well. But just the bad leverage, and it's like you're just okay with getting walked into the end zone. That's not okay with me, man. That's not okay. We needed to be a more physical football team this year. Certainly, I think our linebacker room is a lot better. Our safeties are cool still, but like defensive tackle had to be the position that changed the way we play defense, and it's just not there yet. It's still not there. And here we go again. So we seen it 2 plays ago, again with this 2 receiver set. This is 12 personnel from the Saints. Same play. They're going deep post and deep crosser route. Now, last time we were in a single high set. So what they did, they hit the crosser. Now they catch us in a 2 high, and they have a burner here. Absolute speed demon, and all he's going to do is widen that near side safety out and then split him. That's just great stuff by Rashid Shaheed. So this is just like, it's the same play. It's the same exact play. Running backs chipping and then slipping out. They're blocking the tight ends. They got 2 real guys on the routes. 2 real guys, and a lot of guys just covering green grass. No bodies around. Like I said, this is a great route from Shaheed. You're going to see him widen out the safety here using his stem and then crossing against his blind spot and splitting the safeties. Great ball by Derek Carr. Next play here. Let's take a look at what's going on. A lot of this pre-snap motion stuff, man. This was the screen touchdown. And look, a lot of it's going to look similar, man. Look at the way these guys are coming to the route. They're running these high-low crossers, but this is the screen to Kamara. Ended up scoring a touchdown on. I think Kendricks kind of played it well. Kendricks was like the only one that was there to make a play in the front seven. I think I have the other angle here. What a day for Kamara, right? So, yeah, here we go. Kendricks was in a solid position to make this play. And as you see, DeMarcus Lawrence doesn't sniff it out. None of these guys sniff it out. We kind of all just get up the field. Kendricks sees it late, and he's got to beat this block quick, and that's not going to happen, especially with a back like Kamara, the quickness he has. And then I feel like Carson had a chance. He just took a very bad angle, and Kamara just outrunning these guys. Pap out the center, though, man. I think that's Cesar Ruiz and DeMarcus Lawrence. Shout out to him, too. Great effort on this play. But look at that center, man. You don't see that too often. Big guy getting down the field. Yeah, not good, man. They've killed us realistically. And I just want to point out these designs as well. Like, so Shaheed beat us for a deep touchdown. We know his speed. Now, we're going zone to the left here. Taysom Hill is pulling out to the right. They also do this like orbit backside motion here. And with that happening, Overshown's eyes are there. Overshown sees this. And just because it's a fake and the threat of Shaheed, he has to respect it. Rightfully so. And he gets his eyes on there. Of course, he doesn't have the ball. And that's the next linebacker gap. That's where Overshown would have been on this run. As you see, all the run fits fit in. Not too bad, right? Not too bad here from 93. Get a little shed there from 50. Kendricks picks up this lineman. And like I said, Overshown would have been the next person to fill in that gap. You know, if him and Kendricks are running side by side, say, that's actually Maris on the outside, Overshown would have been in that gap. He would have been in that gap, but he just has to respect this Shaheed on the backside there, like a reverse. Just these crossers are killers, man. Let's take a look at the coverage here. This is honestly, man. The Saints offensive line played great. We didn't have a lot of pressure, and these crossing routes, we're in zone coverage. We have been playing a little bit more zone than we did last year versus with Dan Quinn with the man look. But basically, just the time that Derek has, those crossing routes are clearing the zones. They're clearing through. And Overshown, fast linebacker, but he's not going to keep up with Olave. So much time in the pocket. This was a great play. Overshown didn't play as many plays as I would have liked him to, especially seeing what we seen last week. But this is all we seen last week. This is Overshown, this is what he does. Taysom Hill slips out of the bootleg. Overshown tracks it down, short tackle. And Taysom Hill's a big dude. He's a football player, very great after the catch. Great play by Overshown. And, man, the Saints really attacked the edges on us. I think, as much as we talk about the nose tackles, we couldn't stop the outside, off tackle stuff runs. We ran a lot of the double A gap stuff that Mike Zimmer likes. And what, the Saints combated that with was just getting into the edges. The linebackers couldn't get out there. Look at the angles. Look at the angles here. So 83, he's outflanking Lawrence. So he's able to get to his outside shoulder and just pinch him on the inside as the tackles are pulling free. All these linemen are pulling free, and that's just not fun. Jordan Lewis don't want no part of Fuaga. Fuaga was one of my favorite linemen in the draft process, but it's literally just an angles game. That's all this was. Literally just a game of angles, and we need to be able to contain the edge going forward. I mean, that's just giving it to him. Offensive linemen pulling free onto linebackers, onto DBs. And especially with a great back like Kamara, they're going to really exploit that and have fun with that. And again, more of these off-tackle stuff. I think Micah does a really good job holding the edge here. That's just his job. Just hold the edge, man. But nobody's getting through to it. The Saints linemen are so in sync. They're so in sync. I thought they would be, solid, but I didn't think they would be this good, especially this early. Like, I was high on Fuaga. Cesar Ruiz is cool, but we know what they got at right tackle. But, like, man, Overshown just taking a shot there. Carson has to contain the edge better. Carson cannot be outflanked by a receiver. Kamara just walks that in. Again, this is kind of becoming the theme at this point. Just the edge runs, man. We had no containment. And it's a game of angles. We need to have somebody outside of their widest guy on the field because 87, he's outside of Parsons. So this is an easy block for him, right? He seals the defensive end, and they got great athletes in space moving. And that's just a recipe for disaster, man. They were more physical than us. They were schematically better than us this past Sunday. All of the above, man. They just had our number, and that's why they went touchdown, 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 touchdown. Here we go again. Again, these tighter sets. One high look, and it's a lot of guys just covering grass. Even, they're running the ball so good. So play action game is working and sucking those linebackers up even more, creating more space in this hole. It's just a lot of green grass between the linebackers and the safeties. And they really, really exploited that. Again, edge run here. And like I said, the effort from the DT position, like, this is Jordan Phillips, man, right here. I'm just curious as to what he's doing. Like, your eyes are not on the football. You're not trying to make a play. Like, you're just patty caking with this O-lineman. Patty caking. This is patty caking. You run right past the ball carrier. What are you doing? Like, if it was me, I would have cut him. I just would have cut him. This is just a fire play design, man. And again, I just want to first, let me talk about Jordan Phillips real quick before we talk about this play design. Like, I would cut him. I would cut him. Here he is. Get some penetration, right? Get some penetration. Now, Derek Carr is the ball. Now, what do? Do we chase? Do we try to sack him, hurry him, pressure him? No. We don't do any of that. Lineman's on the ground. Instead of chasing the quarterback, we're going to turn around and we're going to play pity-patty with the lineman. Like, I know that you probably couldn't have made it over there. But, like, dude, come on now. But let's talk about this phenomenal design. So they've been killing us in the running game. They've been killing us on the deep crosser. They killed us with a screen early in the game. And how about they put it all into one? So, again, tight sets, pre-snap motion. They bring Shaheed on the motion, and he's dangerous. So watch how our linebackers shift over. We got to respect it. Next thing, play action. Linebackers step up more, creating this space. And they've been killing us on this deep crosser, right? Killing us. And we're in that single high look. So Trey Diggs is going to just chase. And Kendricks has had enough of it all day. So he just turns around and tries to find him. Again, while all that is happening in the secondary, line is slipping out to the sideline. Have a fake screen here. Our nearest nickel defender, which is a safety. I'm not too sure who that is off, top right now. It looks like Hooker kind of. He tries to get out there and defend Kamara. And how about the tight end from the far side slips all the way through into what would have been Trey Diggs' zone. Right here. Slips all the way through. Very, very patient. Derek Carr is all the time in the world. Trey Diggs has to chase Olave across the field. And wide open, man. So this was a bad day, man. Like I said, I don't really care about making a video on the offense this week because this game was not on offense at all. Trying to create a positive out of this situation, I think it's better to have these games early in the year so you can fix it early and then be better late. We got exposed, and we're going to have to fix some things. Mike Zimmer, I do trust. I do think that he's going to get this defense hopefully able to contain the run in the future against more physical teams than the Saints. But let me know what you guys think about this past Sunday. Let me know what you guys are looking forward at versus the Ravens. Let me know any type of videos y'all want to see, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Go follow me on TikTok. We go live 3 times a week. I love interacting and creating with new relationships with people. Other than that, man, y'all be safe. Peace.